Howdy motorsport fans, welcome to what's the first in a series of race day recaps. Because this is the first one, I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about myself. I'm a motorsports tragic, in my 40s, with no prior real world racing experience. And I'm disabled after losing my right leg in a motorcycle accident some years ago. I decided as a long-time race fan I wanted to try out some racing for myself, so I bought a cheap second-hand X-Bree chassis, bolted a used 4-stroke to it, and off I went. No modifications made to the kart to make it work, just driving from the knee and hip instead of from the ankle to work the throttle. I wanted to make these videos for one reason, to show people that grassroots motorsport doesn't have to be expensive. It's not exclusive and it's accessible to anybody that wants to get involved. Yes, I'm not in a fancy brand new chassis with a Rotax or an X30 bolted to it, but I'm still having fun nonetheless. Hopefully this can inspire even one person to head down to their local track, get involved, maybe do some volunteering, enjoy the racing that's on show, and maybe one day get in the seat and have a go at racing yourself. Now that introductions are out of the way, let's get into some racing, and we'll start with Heat 1. So here you're about to see the 4-stroke get off the line pretty poorly. That's typical of that, but it makes up for it in the top end, so it's okay. The gentleman next to me in the 77 kart's the only other person I'm racing for position in this race. As you can see, that move hasn't quite stuck. He's going to come back past, trap me on the inside there, compromising my line. But we're close enough to get a mistake out of him, and we go through for free. Now we catch a couple of guys in a lighter class, so we're coming to have a look and see what they're up to, see if we can't have a play too. The number 10 sees me there, doesn't want a bar of that, so he's going through. And I make big ground on the 16 through that corner. I'm putting big pressure on here. I had no business trying to dive from that far back, and that's what happens when you make silly, desperate mistakes. Either way, we managed to stay ahead and we got ourselves P1 for the first heat. Welcome to Heat 2. We've got 3 karts in class now. You'll see kart 92. He's going to make a move on me in the first corner here after getting past kart 77 from the previous race. We go wheel to wheel for a little while. I managed to get a bit of a run, but out of the hairpin I make a mistake, he gets the run and he is gone. Turn 1 on the next lap, I try to take it back. We go wheel to wheel again, doesn't quite work out. He's able to use that extra run from the 2-stroke to protect the inside, and I'm not getting that position. I try again on the next lap, but he's ready for me and brakes very late, which holds me out and I do not get close. Next lap, we're giving him a little tippity tap on the hairpin just in case he's forgotten we were there. Another lap or two later, he goes through and I try to follow. Again, that run costs me. Never mind, another lap later into T1, we're going to take that position. Now we've got to give chase because we've lost a little bit of time. This is the last lap and I've managed to get myself pretty darn close, and it's going to come down to this. Can you believe it? Less than a tenth in it. Never mind, Heat 2, P2. That's going to bring us into race 3 of a 4-race day, known as the pre-final. We pick it up a few laps in, and on my favourite corner, I'm trying an overtake again. This one really cost me, because I've got a bad exit here. Kart 16 that I've previously passed is going to be able to come back past me. Unfortunately, because he's got that run, spoiler alert, rest of my race does not go well in this one. I cannot find a way past, so I resort to just dropping subtle hints. There's another hint. And another hint. And I just keep dropping those hints, but unfortunately, that doesn't get me through. So we just keep on dropping more and more of those hints, and round we go, until we get ourselves a checkered flag. Another P2 for the pre-final. Alright, this is it folks, the 14 lap final, the last race of the day. Due to the DNS of the 92 kart in the first race, got to get second to take overall P1 for the day. So as you can see, it's on like Donkey Kong from the very first turn on lap 1 here. We're wheel to wheel, heading around the track, and into lap 2 we're still side by side. It's been pretty much the whole race so far, but unfortunately, as we know, same old story, without that exit I get myself a little bit trapped there. I have a sneaky little look that time, but nothing too serious. Have a better look this time, and almost open up enough gap to be able to swing out there and close the door, but not quite, and he defends the inside. I do get a bit of a run on this lap, so we do try and have a little look around the outside, but it doesn't work out. This time though, we're able to get around. I don't know if that's because of the kart that was spun, but it has to have helped. In trying to chase and get the run to take that back, he has bent a sprocket there, so that's a DNF. I didn't realise that at the time, so I'm still racing very hard. Catch up to number 16 in the lights here. Managed to make the move stick pretty well there. I do the same move as 92 and defend the inside for the upcoming corner. And that's pretty much where it ends. We come home in first place and take a P1 overall for the day. Overall, not a bad day's racing. I hope you've enjoyed that. Be sure to follow for more, and we'll see you in about a month's time for the next race day.